You all ask me a lot of questions about what I look for as an interior designer in furniture. So I'm going to start a new series called Furniture Features, where we are going to talk about things that I look for specifically in pieces of furniture and decor. We're going to start with end tables because I love me a good end table. First, let's talk technicalities because end tables are typically 24 inches high, and for a reason. Because when we're sitting, we are actually within arm's reach at 24 inches because we're about 18 inches off the ground when we're sitting. However, there is a caveat to this because I did make an end table that is 27 inches high for a reason, because some sofa arms are actually much higher for us to reach over, like this one here, and I'll get into sofas later. The whole point is to be within arm's reach when we're sitting. So if we're not within arm's reach when we're sitting on a sofa with a higher arm, it's not going to be as functional. There's also another exception with drink tables. They are a little bit lower because these guys can be moved around where needed to be a little lower for you to set a drink on in front of a sofa. All right, now let's talk widths because widths vary greatly sometimes in end tables. A typical end table is 18 inches wide, which is this one right here. This is good because it can hold a few decor items plus a drink. It can hold a lamp on it, let's say. However, this one is 20 inches because a lot of clients, and when we stage and things, we need a little bit more wiggle room to have decor on it, like a lamp, some flowers, some books, and a drink, which is really what end tables are for, is decor and practical things like setting a drink down. Now, there is an instance when 18 inches does feel too small, and that is in between the L of two sofas, which is why I did design this one down here to be 24 inches wide and deep. This way, both sofas in that L can have access to the end table. If you notice, all my other ones were round and this one is square, and that is for a reason, to sit up straight against the arm of a sofa. And it can wedge properly between two sofas on the turn. Now let's talk materials. Now, all of my tables that I have designed here, I've had them made of solid wood. Now, if you don't have solid wood and you have veneered, you just want to make sure that you have coasters on your end tables, because let's say if someone does leave a ring mark on your table, a veneer is not likely going to be able to be sanded down and refinished, which is why metal end tables, other materials, I am totally fine with and a fan of. As always, I hope this information helps, and you can find all of my tables on juliejoneshome.com.